A full Metal Dojo show is a show that truly is like no other. For mixed martial arts fans, this event grants an opportunity to get truly up close and personal with the action. Fighters from all around the ASEAN region get their hands wrapped, warm up, say a prayer, do an interview, all in the warm, close-knit car park of a famous Bangkok nightclub. Cult classic collector's items, ladies and gentlemen, as well as amateurs, up-and-comers and debutantes. There's also recognisable household names from the Asian MMA scene, with coaches, competitors and supporters alike all gathering in eager anticipation of what's become known as the funnest and perhaps coolest show in MMA today. This is not a big budget bonanza, but in many ways that's all part of the intrigue. Quick mention for the handsome English commentary team. I've seen former UFC fighters and regional badasses speak at length about the unique and pretty mad FMD walkout.
And I hear the sounds of our host for the evening, Mr. John Nutt.
Don't forget the John Nutt factor.
The John Nutt factor, baby.
This sounds like the John Nutt factor right now.
On this occasion, fighters were accompanied by enthusiastic little people and a crew of beautiful women in changsongs, wait to get hyped up for a fight. A multi-talented godfather of the Thai MMA scene, FMD CEO John Nutt welcomed the crowd with a belting rendition of Enter Sandman to get us all in the mood.
Let's get up and let's get in, fight fans! The Full Metal Dojo is open for business! DJ, bring out our first fighters!
The pageantry and showmanship dished out in spades on this Big Trouble in Little China-inspired affair. The Thai commentary team sat one side of the cage, headphones not working, but that didn't seem to matter as they huddled together to wax lyrical about the epic combat action taking place. The first word that springs to mind is fun. Two heavyweight tanks going toe-to-toe, one of whom looks like a character from Street Fighter.
Quickly, boys. Oh, Davison, I guess it's going to be a striking match. Very aggressive. I don't. Wow,
Up-and-comers and debutantes doing themselves proud. It was a special FMD for a number of reasons, one being this marked the announcement of Kumite 3000, the Asian Prize Fighting Association. What we're talking about is a fight league where competitors will fight for national pride, the chance to gain points for their respective teams, and help their nation to become crowned the inaugural kings of the Kumite. We're looking to nurture the growth here of the sport in this region create new stars. Visrat Numnoy repping Thailand, OKG for Myanmar, and the boy from Burma delivered with a barrage of ground and pound to finish the fight. The joy for Myanmar didn't end there. Not a single bout on the card went to a decision. What a treat for fight fans in attendance and those who got to check it out on the Facebook live stream, and you guys, of course, checking out this highlight. Sparks would continue to fly. The crowd welcomed FMD favourite Javier Trujillo to the dojo as he sought to avenge his last encounter, a submission loss to Mehdi Bagiri. Here he faced a game Malaysian debutant in Vinod Grewal. It was a spirited display indeed from the visitor, with plenty of heart and some solid takedowns. But then came the knees from Trujillo, followed, of course, by some vicious uppercuts.
high knees there, but Kid returns the Cookie Monster, who is definitely 5 days notice. This guy is game. Huge uppercut! Yeah, big dirty boxing from Javier right here. Oh, this is
the power of the Honey Badger, indeed, was telling in the end. As he triumphed via rear naked choke. FMD16 saw another first as the promotion made its first foray into the world of esports. Enter Nik Harris, a Malaysian former One Championship fighter turned gamer, up against compatriot, fighter, actor, coach, and all-round national treasure, Peter Davis. Tekken was the tipple of choice for these two fine warriors.
He's coming in there trying to defend, but he can't because Horong, is that his name? Horong? That's a horrible name.
And it was Mr. Davis who would bathe in the spoils of war. Onward to what was hailed as the biggest fight in the history of Thai women's MMA. Pocket Rocket Suwanan Bunsorn against the formidable figure of Loma Lukbonmi of Tiger Muay Thai. Stopping for a sweet embrace with Rika Tiny Doll Ashiga. Loma entered at 2-0 and had looked fantastic in both wins fought in Invicta and Pancrase. In the eyes of Amp, the O had to go though. And Pocket Rocket brought the smoke from the outset, busting out the leg and head kicks, following up with a useful takedown and then finishing with a flourish, the armbar proving unstoppable.
History is made. We have a new atom-weight FMD champion. Gentlemen, that was a thing of beauty. That was a real thing of beauty.
The Pocket Rocket.
Oh, yeah.
What a future she has ahead of her.
And to the main event. This was the first ever FMD middleweight title. The aforementioned Bagheeri arose from the depths of the club, boasting a 4-0 record and a cold stare. Enter the teddy bear himself, Mr. Glenn Sparv, looking like a giant weight. Mehdi, though, was not perturbed and came to throw down. Mehdi throwing out some dangerous 1-2 combinations, swiftly being met with knees to the body. Vicious hooks. Bagheeri then scored a big takedown. The teddy bear had plenty of violent ripostes up his sleeve. The end was nigh. And just like that, bang! Head kick to finish. And we are done. Wow. To bring the night to a close, Sparv was deservedly presented with his prize. Remember, at FMD, they don't give their champions belts. They present them with samurai swords. Good luck getting that one through customs, though. What a time to be alive. Similar to watching a supreme musical talent in a small venue as opposed to a giant arena. The fans that go to FMD feel like they've witnessed a secret. This was indeed something very special.
Oh, amazing from the beginning.
The best fight I ever seen.
I was like, no way, that cannot be possible.
Fantastic, you don't see it very often.
And main event, Jesus Christ.
Great show tonight, really enjoyed it. Fights were great, man. Fights were great.
Come next time, FMD16, you should be there.
I just done my first amateur fight. I was very calm, that's not usual for me. 1-0 now in amateur, we have fun today.
You great represent! You great!
An historical episode of Eat Great Fight tonight, possibly the last full Metal Dojo ever. Did it deliver? In spades. Check out the highlights from tonight. Well, you would have watched them earlier in the episode. Big things in the future to come. Kumite 3000, watch this space.
I told you that they deliver. I told you there is a purity and a beautiful rawness to this sport, and especially the way it's done here. There was just absolute chaos and beauty. This is probably the damn coolest place you could ever start your martial arts career.
Mixed martial arts fans would love these shows. I think non-mixed martial arts fans will become fans after watching a show like this.
You can go to the big shows, you can watch the big shows, but this is where the magic happens. We saw up-and-coming fighters from Myanmar make their mark. We saw Cambodia come in and make their mark, but I am legitimately pumped up for Kumite 3000. I think the format is great, I think the timing is great, I think the region is ready for it, and I think it is the right format to punt this sport into another level, which is much needed in this region.
I'm very much invigorated by what I've seen here tonight. Wonderful to have that collaboration on Fox Sports Asia. What we want to see is that pride. We want to see athletes, we want to see great fights. It's been special, it's been real. Full Metal Dojo 16, big trouble in Little Bangkok. Maximum respect, we're out.